Good morning. Myself Shakila Devi, Assistant Professor in Rohini College of Engineering and Technology. Today we are going to discuss the subject CS 8602 Compiler Design. In Compiler Design, Unit 3 is Intermediate Code Generation. In this unit, we are going to discuss the topic 3-address code. The outcome is, on successful completion of this module, the student should be able to summarize the concept of 3-address code and its implementation.
Today we are going to discuss about the implementation of 3-address code. So the 3-address code implementation has 3 representation. One is quadruple representation, second one is triples representation, third one is indirect triples representation. So one by one we are going to discuss. First we are going to discuss about the quadruples representation. This structure consists of 4 fields, namely OP, ERG1, ERG2 and result. OP is used to store the, or it denotes the operator. ERG1 denotes the argument 1. ERG2 denotes the argument 2. Result is used to store the result of these two argument values. So what is the main advantage of this quadruple representation is it is easy to rearrange the code for global optimization, and one can quickly access the values of the temporary variables. But what is the disadvantage of this method? The disadvantage of this method is it contains a lot of temporary variables, so it takes more space, it increases the time and space complexity. So this is about the quadruple representation. So next we are going to discuss one example for this quadruple representation. Consider this 3-address code. As I had told already, this quadruple representation consists of 4 parts: OP, argument 1, argument 2 and result. So first consider the first 3-address code. T1 is equal to unary minus C. First consider unary minus C, where unary minus is the operator, so you have to place it in the operator part, and C is the argument 1, so you have to place it in argument 1. There is no argument 2, so you do not write anything there, and the result is stored in T1, so in the result part you have to write T1. Similarly, for the second line, T2 is equal to B into T1, where multiplication operator is the operator, so you have to place it in operator part, and B is the argument 2 and T1 is the argument 1. Similarly, you have to do for the third one, T3 is equal to unary minus of C, where unary minus is the operator, C is the argument 1 and T3 stores the result. And for the next line, T4 is equal to B into T3, where multiplication operator is in the operator part and B is in the argument 2 and T3 is in argument 1. Consider last line, T5 is equal to T2 plus T4. So in this line, plus is the operator, so you have to place it in operator part. Argument 1 is T2 and argument 2 is T4. The last line is A is equal to T5, where this equal to operator is stored in the operator part. T5 is argument 1 and the result is stored in A. So the next we are going to discuss about the triple representation. So what is the major disadvantage of the quadruple representation? It uses more temporary variables, so it takes more space. So to reduce the number of temporary variables, here we are going to reduce the fields. So how many fields in quadruple representation is operator, argument 1, argument 2 and result. Here we are going to reduce the result part. Instead of result part, here you are going to use references. So what is the main advantages? The temporaries are reduced, so we can easily rearrange the we cannot easily rearrange the code. That is the main difficulty of this, and it is very difficult for us to optimize the code also. So this is an example. For the same example, here we are using only operator, argument 1 or argument 2. The result is not stored in the result part. Instead, we are using these references. So the first line's result is stored in this reference. It is pointed by this reference 0. The second line output is pointed by the reference 1. Third line output is pointed by the reference 2. Likewise, it continues. So this is called as triples representation. So the next representation is indirect triple representation. This representation makes use of pointers to the listing of all references to the computation which made separately and stored. That means it uses separate table for references, so it is better compared to the quadruple representation. So this is the example representation of this. So in this indirect triple representation, so we are using a separate table for this pointer. Okay, so this pointer directly points the values of these each statements. So this is what we call it as indirect triple representation. Thank you.
Next, we are going to see some of the tutorial problems in implementation of three-address code. The first problem is translate the following expression to quadruple, triple, and indirect triple representation. The given question is A plus B into C divided by E cap F plus B into C. So the three-address code for the given expression is T1 is equal to E cap F and T2 is equal to B into C. T3 is equal to T2 divided by T1 and T4 is equal to B into A. T5 is equal to A plus T3 and T6 is equal to T5 plus T4. And the quadruple representation consists of the operator, argument 1, argument 2 and result. So for say example, if T2 is equal to B into C means the operator is multiplication and the argument 1 is B and the argument 2 is C and the result is stored in T2. So likewise, we have to fill this quadruple representation. So this is the answer for the quadruple representation. And next, triple representation. The triple representation consists only the operator, argument 1 and argument 2. The result part is ignored. So if for the statement T2 is equal to B into C, we can write it as the operator is multiplication operator, the argument 1 is B and the argument 2 is C and the result is stored in the reference 1. And in the indirect triple representation, which is similar to the previous triple representation, instead of directly pointing that particular answer, we are using an indirect representation or the indirect point representation for the triple values. So that is called as indirect triple representation. This is the answer for the indirect triples. Next, try to solve this problem. Translate the following expression to quadruple and triple and indirect triple representation. The question is A is equal to B into minus C plus B into minus C. Try this. Thank you.